It's a zone right now that's proving a little bit difficult to diagnose. The way they're doing a matchup zone.
There's the length at the top of the zone. Messiah, the steal! Oh my goodness! Hard spot tonight with 7 rebounds. Jardier, quick three, up and in. His 5th from downtown. Throws it down the middle. Torres has it. Sets up Charbonneau for the win. Up and in! Up and in! Looks for Cortez, leans into a three, and knocks it down at the buzzer. O'Connell looking for the flush, is going to throw it down in traffic. Guertin, 2 buzzer beaters to his credit, goes down the lane, double pump.
There it is.
Good! Another!
Hey, there's the
Another! Fantastic way, double pump. Shot up and in! Up and in! Skips it back, catching fire. 3, up and in! And one, always up! Pike with the steal! Pike is going to run out the clock! Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Derry. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham with you, getting set for our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. It's the Bishop Guertin Cardinals and the Pinkerton Astros as we approach mid-January here on the calendar. Both teams in the Division I hunt, both programs with pedigree, recent championships, BG. Division I Kings in 2021. Pinkerton did it just 2 seasons ago, back in 2024. Astros got off to a red-hot 5-0 start before suffering their loss on the road at Bedford, their first and only loss in blowout fashion. They rebounded well, though, with a victory over Winnicott on this floor, 79-68. So Pinkerton right in the mix towards the top of the standings at 6-1. Meanwhile, Bishop Guertin, under head coach Will Horn. Very tough schedule out of the gate. They've already battled undefeated Portsmouth, fell there, lost against Bedford on their home floor, and have faced Trinity as well. Those are the 3 losses. Victories over Concord on opening night, nearly scored 100 points in the process there. 97-42, the blowout over the Crimson Tide. A win at Nashua North. And then their last time out, another road win at Spalding on the Seacoast. Had to grind that one out 70-63. So up and down campaign so far for the Cardinals at 3-3. Again, Pinkerton at 6-1, but this one, you take a close look at it, a lot of similarities between the Astros and the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think pretty evenly matched. We've seen both. I think if Pinkerton shoots well tonight, it'll be a different game for them. When we saw them last, they didn't shoot very well. Turned the ball over. Shot poorly at Bedford. And then BG, I think they had one player play really well for them the last time we saw them. They need a few more guys to kind of jump in, contribute a little bit offensively, and I think it'll be a pretty close game.
You mentioned that one player for Bishop Guertin. That was senior guard Connor McGowan, who went off.
That's it.
In a loss at Portsmouth, did everything he could with a 30-point performance to keep his team in the game, but ultimately Portsmouth too strong, at least that night, back in December. So Pinkerton, as you mentioned, could score the basketball. They can get up and down. It's basically the same team as last year. A lot of returning starters up and down. Got some young players mixed in that are now veterans as well. So really a lot of options for Mike Dunham, and when they're clicking, they've got some real firepower.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of what they play. They play to shoot a lot of threes. We know that's going to happen. And again, if they're shooting well, good percentage from 3, then they're going to score a lot of points. And you got to keep up with that, especially now here they're playing at home. Tough to beat at home. They usually have a really good crowd. I mean, we've seen this place jumping before. Yeah. So, I imagine some more students will roll in here in a little bit. We'll have a little loud section on the side. But, I think it should be a pretty close game. It'd be fun to see them play at their best here at home and shoot well. Just like it'd be fun to see BG do the same thing. Shoot well, team effort, right? So that more teammates are involved. And I think they'll have a better outcome as well.
Yeah. All right, give us a couple other things to watch for tonight. You mentioned the the balanced attack important for both teams, getting guys involved. But what else? What's an area to watch tonight?
I want to see if BG can kind of keep up with the pace that Pinkerton will play with here at home, because they want to run, they want to shoot quick, get shots off quick. I want to see if BG can kind of roll with that and stay with them. And on the other hand, will Pinkerton be able to stop the scorers that BG possesses as well, because they have guys that can score, especially if they have some size, right? They have the big fella, whose name escapes me right now. Yusuf, right? Yusuf has some size. He's bigger than most of the players on Pinkerton's team. So if Yusuf gets going today, I think that BG will be in good shape.
That's the 6'4" senior Eli Yusuf, one of Bishop Guertin's leading scorers. Coming up, starting lineups, national anthem tip-off. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today. Get ready to elevate your game. At New England Football Academy, they don't just train athletes, they build champions. They're closing the recruiting gap in New Hampshire and across New England with elite-level coaching that sharpens skills, strengthens mindset, and unleashes next-level performance. Based in Manchester, New England Football Academy offers one-on-one sessions, small groups, and full-team training, giving every athlete the tools to lead, compete, and dominate at every level. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit their Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Your journey to becoming elite starts now.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and able and remove your hats for the presentation of the colors by the Pinkerton Academy Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard, commanded by Cadet Technical Sergeant Jack Curry and assisted by Cadet Staff Sergeant Harley Ledoux, Cadet Technical Sergeant Eli Medina, Cadet Airman Basic Miles Conyers, and Cadet Airman Layla Abreu. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
Well, there it is, the national anthem here in Derry. Live from Pinkerton Academy. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham, Bishop Guertin, and Pinkerton in our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week presented by Beals Insurance. Astros looking for their second straight win, trying to improve to 7-1 on the young campaign. Bishop Guertin at the 500 mark, trying to get above that 500 spot for the first time this season. Very tough schedule early on for Bishop Guertin. Starting lineups for both teams. Cardinals in their road greens. Luca Fabrizio is a shooter, one to keep an eye on tonight. A lot of range for the junior. The point guard, of course, is the aforementioned Connor McGowan, who can score in bunches. Tip is controlled by Pinkerton. The Astros have it. 3-guard set for Pinkerton. Ryan Bonilla, Wilson Yusuf, and Josh Fenor are in the backcourt. Meanwhile, McGowan nearly a steal, but the official Antoine Thomas says that the senior stepped on the line. It'll stay with Pinkerton. Rounding out the starters for the Astros, 6'3 senior forward Brady Sullivan, a returning starter from a year ago, and 6'4 junior Malik Solomon down low. Here's the sophomore Fenor. His three goes in and out. The rebound goes to the 6'4 senior Eli Yusuf for BG's, one of their leading scorers. He takes the first shot for the Cardinals, no good off the glass. This one, long pass intercepted by Fabrizio. Keeps his eyes down court, comes into the front court with a left-hand dribble, slows it down here.
Both teams are in a man-to-man.
There's Andre Steinberwick, his first touch. Finds the senior Sam Woodward, who gets free. A right-hand layup puts Bishop Guertin on the board first, 2-0.
Wide open, no help. Man, make sure they communicate with each other. Talk. All right, if you get screened, let somebody know. Help.
There's Sullivan, left hand to the rim, no help. And an easy gliding layup for the 6'3 senior, 2-2.
Yeah, same thing. You're right. Good call. No help again, right? If you are playing good man-to-man defense, you employ some zone principles. Help each other out. Right? Balls away, stay in the middle of the floor, and those cutters won't be able to get there that easily.
Game's first foul is called.
I was trying to see who that foul was called on. Like, they're not.
It's against Malik Sullivan. Well, the inbound pass is picked off. Wilson Yusuf with a strong finish.
Hey now.
6'3 senior co-captain picked off the inbound pass and then throws it down to make it 4-2.
Didn't expect that.
Meanwhile, muscle shot here for Yusuf.
Tough shot.
Able to drop that left shoulder and finish with the right hand.
Got to be aggressive. Got to make some shots tonight. Get all your teammates involved.
2
Good
minutes
push
in.
off.
Sullivan, no call, and a step back. The rebound goes to Woodward.
Got away with it. Got away with a little push off. Hey, you know what? You can get away with it. Take advantage.
Steinbrück finds McGowan in the lane. Little shuffle pass leads to the layup. McGowan's first two. BG again on top, 6-4.
And already, Ballin scoring across three players already for BG have scored. That's what you want.
That was one of your keys. Well, Yusuf against the bigger defender, trying to shake off. Well, fadeaway won't go. That was Yusuf against Yusuf. Meanwhile, to the rim. McGowan.
Yeah.
Second field goal already for the senior. Had 30 in a loss on the road against Portsmouth.
Got to watch him. If he gets going, starts feeling it, you had better find a way to contain him.
Three-pointer up and in. That's Wilson Yusuf. His second field goal comes from deep. It's the game's first three-pointer.
Yeah.
Again, for those who may be confused, Wilson Yusuf, the 6'3 senior for Pinkerton, while Bishop Guertin has the 6'4 Eli Yusuf.
Dual Yusuf.
Also a senior, and here he is. That's Eli for two, able to use the high portion of the glass there to make it 10-7.
Not the most common name. You wonder if they're related, right? You wonder. It'd be fun if they were playing against each other.
There's Wilson for three.
Wilson
Second from downtown. He's got 8 early. 10-10 here. We thought this one may be high scoring, not even midway through the quarter. And team shooting well. Meanwhile, Steinbroek is blocked. Sullivan gets the loose ball, had the rejection as well, trying to lead a 3-on-2. Sullivan off the baby ball fake goes to the left hand. And leans in. Well, he's so good with both hands. And we see there a little teardrop to give him his second field goal.
That's shades of Kobe Bryant with the screwed up right shoulder, shooting left-handed, right?
12-10 Pinkerton. Steinbroek called for a travel.
Shuffle defeat.
Second turnover for Bishop Guertin. It's got Coach Dunham fired up. His team a chance to extend the lead here. Coach Dunham led the team to the promised land. Had the help, of course, of 6'9" Jackson Marshall, the state's leading scorer and player of the year. That was back in 2024. Last year, this young group, basically the same group, failed to qualify for the tournament. But again, Pinkerton started 5-0, come in 6-1. There's a 3. That won't go for Fenor. Kept alive. Astros failed to gain it. Now a 2-on-1 for the Cardinals. A 3-pointer McGowan, no. Follows his own miss. Lobs it inside, but it's tipped away by Fenor.
Wide open, left wide open. That's a tough one-on-one by Fenor. Kind of too much, maybe a little over-dribbling.
Yusuf blocked again by Solomon, and then Steinbroek is fouled.
It's good block. Good block.
That's 2 blocks early for the 6'4" Malik Solomon. Meanwhile, Josh Fainer is called for the foul. And that is the sophomore's first, team second. Just over 3 minutes to go, first quarter. First point for Andre Steinbroek, the junior. And again, the 4th different Cardinal to get his name in the scorer's books here.
Man, I think that's going to be huge going forward. We haven't even seen Fabrizio shoot the ball yet, so he typically will take some shots. He tends to wait, toward the end. It'd be good to see him get going early today.
Steinbroek 2 for 2, and we have the game's first substitution. As Coach Horn goes to the bench, senior Josh Corriveau going to check in and play one of the forward spots as he replaces Steinbroek, who just buried the 2 free throws. Pinkerton ball, we're tied at 12.
Our only 2 free throws taken so far.
Yusuf on Yusuf, up and under, count it, and the foul.
Went with the left hand underneath the basket. Beautiful shot.
Wilson Yusuf, shades of Dr. J there.
Man.
With the up and under over the shoulder. How about the start he's gotten off to? 10 points in this first quarter.
He's come to play early. He came to play early. I think we saw him the other day. He just didn't shoot very well. Now all of a sudden, he can't miss.
Gets the friendly roll and the free throw.
I'm glad I didn't jinx that after I said he couldn't miss. He shot well. You saw the mismatch, right? He had the mismatch with the other Yusuf and took advantage of it. And he'll probably do that all night. If they switch, he's going to take advantage. Here we have the same thing. Takes it away.
Picks his pocket. Wilson Yusuf drops it off. Sullivan the ball fake and then the curl around.
They are playing well, sharing the ball well, trusting their teammates.
And scoring off turnovers.
Yeah. Those are big. 3 turnovers. They got 3 baskets off. 4 turnovers now.
Back-to-back takeaways by the Pinkerton defense. It's a 5-point lead for the Astros. They've got an open shooter. 3-pointer up and in.
Okay, he just checked in the game like 45 seconds ago.
Ryder Hawks didn't need time to warm up.
He did not.
Sticks it from the corner. All of a sudden, it's an 8-0 run for Pinkerton, an 8-point lead for the home team, and a timeout by the visiting Cardinals.
And we're seeing Pinkerton tonight shoot the ball better, getting good shots. They've only taken a couple bad shots. Other than that, consistently good. Problem is, too, BG turned the ball over too many times, and they're scoring every time off the turnover. You got a guy walking in the game who's not even warmed up and hits a 3. Might be a long night if you don't start playing a little bit of defense and taking care of the ball.
Meanwhile, the Astros have been led offensively by 6'3" senior Wilson Yusuf. He's canned a couple of threes. He had the and one. All in all, the game's leading scorer in this first quarter with 11.
And the assist right there, the no-look pass to the corner. Bang, Hawks hits a 3. Shooting well. That's how I think they like to play that way. 20 points with 2:27 to go, right? If you can average 20 points a quarter, you're going to get 80. So they're looking to score a lot of points.
Meanwhile, Corvo out of the timeout, little trouble in the corner. Fabrizio now between the circles. Deep three. Off target, offensive rebound, and left-hand putback for Sam Woodward.
That's what Woodward does. That's what he does. Rebounds, 2-footers, dirty work. Dirty work underneath the basket.
The 6'1" senior is perhaps their best rebounder. Big bucket for BG as well. That broke up the run of 8 unanswered. Fenor is going to get to the hole.
Tough shot. Tough shot.
First 2 for the 6'1" sophomore. Pinkerton right back on the defensive end. They strip the ball.
Good hands.
Up the floor, Yusuf.
Oh!
Tried to cram it. Lost control of the basketball on the way up. Meanwhile, Corvo has an easy 2 of his own.
So you go with the 2 hands if you can.
22-16. Up and down we go in this first quarter as we approach the final minute. Here's Brady Spellman, 6'4" junior guard, trying to go inside to Sullivan. That one ripped away by the defender, and will stay at this end.
Good defense inside. Had a one-on-one matchup in the paint with Sullivan. A little bit of a height advantage. Just couldn't hang on to it.
Meanwhile, Eli Yusuf is back on the floor after a very brief rest, replacing Fabrizio. Three-pointer by Fenor, no good. Rebound initially by Yusuf, stolen away and scored by Sullivan.
Another turnover. Good steal, good hands, and no foul either. Good hands.
A handful of takeaways by the Astro defense. Meanwhile, McGowan fades away in the paint, follows his own miss, spins in the lane, hooks up with Corvo, shot fake frees him up, three-pointer in the bucket.
Wide open look. I think McGowan might have got away with a double dribble going to the basket. Fans and Coach Dunham went kind of nuts, and I agreed. I think he might have got away with it, but sometimes you can't see everything.
Meanwhile, Sullivan draws a double team. Spellman whips it over to Hawks. That's his spot.
Oh, man.
Three-pointer again out of the corner.
Man alive, you better guard him in the corner. Back to back for him.
Instant offense off the pine for the junior Ryder Hawks. 6 points and an 8-point Astro lead again. 5 seconds to go. McGowan goes to the tin and draws a foul. Challenged at the iron by the defender. But Sullivan got a piece of the wrist. He gets hit with the personal with less than a second to play in this opening frame.
So it will probably be 27 to something, maybe 21, but that's a lot of points in the first quarter for both teams. That's not 21's not is nothing to be shy about either.
McGowan,
Jinx,
is typically a good free throw shooter. Left that one short. One more for the senior guard. That one is good. So 27-20 is our score after one. A lot of points, as expected so far here in Derry. Astros in front. Cardinals look to get even when we come back. Second quarter next. You're watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com.
Back here in Derry, start of the second quarter, and another missed dunk attempt for Pinkerton. As the sophomore Josh Fenor fails to convert. Meanwhile, on the other end, first field goal for Andre Steinbruick of Bishop Guertin, and we have a timeout on the floor by Coach Dunham. 27-22, just seconds in to this second quarter. Our broadcast is brought to you by Beals Insurance, locations in Bedford, Londonderry, and Epping. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, visit BealsInsurance.com for more information. Also by MG Sports Fundraising. That's fundraising made easy. MG Sports Fundraising is the official fundraising partner of Friday Night Lights New Hampshire. Visit MGSportsFundraising.com. Start raising money for your team today. Also by Jewett Construction. Come join us to build something great. Log on to JewettConstruction.com to find out more about their Trades Scholarship Program as well. And finally, by the New England Football Academy. Winter sessions are now open. Registration rather open for the winter sessions. So reach out on Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham with you. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. High-flying affair so far between Pinkerton and Bishop Guertin. The Astros led in that first quarter by senior guard Wilson Yusuf with a game-high 11 points. And here's the youngster with a steal. The senior with a spin and looking for a foul, won't get one. Lost the basketball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Astros. Pinkerton 6-1 on the season under head coach Mike Dunham. Bishop Guertin trying to get above the 500 mark with their fourth win of the season.
And I wasn't sure if he got fouled, but at times, a little bump from behind the pass, should have thrown it up. You can't really worry about that, though. They have to keep playing. Don't think about it. Just play, right? Don't worry about the fouls. You're going to get them. Refs can't call everything, for goodness sakes. They can't see everything. And we only have two. So, but
both have done a good job so far.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
A couple of veterans on the floor in Brian Allison and Anton Thomas. Bishop Guertin half a dozen so far in this first half.
Yeah, it's not going to make Coach Horn very happy at halftime when you got, you end up with 10, 11, 12 turnovers. We've seen that turnovers can kill you, and if you don't handle the ball and you don't keep possession, you're in trouble.
Sullivan to the left hand, count it, and the foul. Able to switch hands in the lane, draw the contact. It's been a good first half for Brady Sullivan. He's in double figures now with 10.
Man.
And a chance to share game-high honors with the upcoming free throw with his teammate Wilson Yusuf.
That's some quality ambidexterity.
7-point lead. Pinkerton a chance to match their largest lead coming up for Sullivan.
And they must have confidence in him. They only have one player on the key, and he puts it in.
Yep. So Wilson Yusuf 11, Brady Sullivan 11. Pinkerton with a 30-22 lead. We get a look at the zone press here.
Yeah, a little 2-1-2 zone full court press.
It frees up Fabrizio's three-pointer. Doesn't work out of the corner. And eventually the rebound secured in the lane by Sullivan. Finds a man open. It's Wilson Yusuf, and he's got an easy two off the window. Good pass and conversion. First 10-point lead on the board. Meanwhile, McGowan right back. And the foul.
Yeah, he attacks. He'll always attack, keep him in the game.
Connor McGowan. And BG's leading scorer now with 7. And a chance again coming up for the three-point play. Meanwhile, Coach Horn has brought in, it's been a short rotation tonight. Up until now, just 6 players.
Right.
Had the starting 5 on the floor. Meanwhile, McGowan does convert the free throw. And Pinkerton's lead is slashed to 7. Here's a rare Astro turnover.
Yeah, only their third thus far. At least that's what I have going forward here.
Eli Yusuf jump stop,
big jump stop,
and then banker.
Almost looked like a travel.
6 points for the 6'4 senior. Cardinals with 5 unanswered. They're back within 5 with 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. Here's a give and go to Spellman. That's Brady Spellman, the running back. And the Pinkerton football team gets his first 2 off the bench.
Yeah, and I was going to say it's pretty much Sullivan, Youssef right now leading the way with the majority of the points. You know, Fanor had 2, but now after that, Spellman. So balanced score. For Pinkerton.
34-27 Pinkerton. Coach Dunham trying to coach up the Astro defense in real time. They're in a man-to-man. Youssef, tough one there. Off balance, left hand.
Absolutely.
8 points now for Youssef.
Confidence, right? Going forward, more confidence. You see the ball go in a few times. Confident going forward.
That put a stop to a 7-0 run. Meanwhile, Fanor open on the baseline. May have rushed it. The sophomore can't convert.
That's a tough shot. You got to use the glass. Tough shot.
Well, Fabrizio pulls it out. Eli Youssef wants to go one-on-one. Right hand, leaner. Another tough one. Youssef in double figures. He's now the Cardinals' leading scorer with 10. Wilson Youssef got the step.
Youssef and Youssef. Back-to-back Youssef. Youssef squared.
15 for Wilson. 36-31. Back and forth we go. High-scoring first half. As we approach the midway point, second quarter. McGowan for 3.
Catch and shoot. I love it.
You
right.
bet.
Catch and shoot.
11 for Connor McGowan. Both teams also shooting the basketball
Very
well
well.
in this
Yeah,
first half.
very well early. You know, if BG doesn't have 8 turnovers that I have, then the game would probably be even closer than it is.
Drive and kick, 3-pointer.
Can't get much closer than that until now.
Brady Sullivan. Got a good look there on the wing. 39-34. McGowan off the dribble. Hangs. Banker, no. Trying to keep it alive. And wrestling with Bonilla. Makes a play on the baseline.
Yeah, he's such a good athlete, too. He jumps well. Saw him in warm-ups. Nearly dunked the ball two-handed off the bounce. And he's not very big, but he's a really good athlete. He doesn't quit. He just doesn't quit at all.
Follows the shot nicely. We've seen that. There's the assist on the inbounds pass. A bounce pass to Eli Youssef.
See, I love when you can score on the out-of-bounds play. You know how excited I get with that. All it takes is a screen.
Meanwhile, Wilsef Youssef knocked to the ground and fouled.
And there's the shocking disbelief, but he was fouled. No doubt about it. I understand the shocking disbelief, but yeah, you fouled him.
Foul on Max Lazzotti, senior guard who just checked in.
Max, you fouled him.
Third team foul against BG. 39-36 Pinkerton, just past the midway point, second quarter. Ryder Hawks catch and shoot. 3-pointer short. This one tipped back to midcourt before Sullivan regains for Pinkerton. Here he comes down the lane. Kicks it out. Fanor ready to fire. 3-pointer, too strong. Weak side rebound to Lazzotti. Cardinals get the stop. They can tie with a 3. Trailed by as many as 10 earlier in this second quarter.
An impressive comeback because they shot the ball well and they haven't turned the ball over. In the last few minutes, they've been really good with the ball, and they're setting screens, getting open, and getting good looks.
3-pointer. Side iron miss for Eli Youssef. Rebound Fanor.
Even that was a good look. It just didn't go in.
Well, Wilsef Youssef between the legs, step back 3.
Oh,
pretty.
Man alive.
18 in the first half for the 6'3 senior guard Wilson Youssef.
He was feeling it.
And now a steal at midcourt and stepped on the line.
Yeah, he better be careful. Good steal, but guess what? Stepped on the line.
Yep.
We're looking right at it. I'm looking at it. You're looking at it. I don't know. You saw him. I think he stepped on the line, didn't
Most importantly, official Antoine Thomas.
It's right there. He saw it. Stepped on the line.
42-36, McGowan down the lane. Shot blocked out of bounds. McGowan wanted a foul.
Good block. They're letting him play a little bit.
Rough and tumble.
Yeah, a little bit.
Here in this first half. Inside of 3 minutes to go until halftime. Coming up at halftime, stats, highlights, analysis, full recap, and an out-of-town scoreboard here. Nice way to start the week with some Monday basketball. Meanwhile, offensive foul
Yes, indeed.
is called against Sam Woodward.
The underneath official shook his head no, and the outside official said, oh, yes.
It looked like he got the positioning, so good defensive play. Meanwhile, the Cardinals are up against the team foul limit with now 4, with 2:38 to play.
It's 4-1, so yeah, they'll be shooting free throws quickly. Pinkerton now can attack the basket. They've only shot 2 free throws so far. Now, if you attack the basket and get fouled, you're going to get more free throws, obviously.
In fact, both teams have attempted just 2 free throws in this first half. Yusuf gets the leaner, and that gets him to 20. With the offensive rebound to boot, the lead boosted back to 8 for Pinkerton.
That was a good example of making sure you box out your man if you're playing man.
Woodward!
Controlled tip and 1.
Able to elevate. Got the putback near the iron. Hit on the wrist. Another offensive rebound for the senior.
Again, dirty work. That's what he does.
Got to find a body if you're Pinkerton.
All right. You do. You got to make sure you box out both teams, though. Yusuf came down, took a 3, and then went and fouled his own shot and tipped it in. Same thing happened over here. You got to put a body on someone. If you're playing man, find your man, turn, box out.
Corvo has returned, replacing Steinbruick for Bishop Guertin, as Woodward hits the free throw to convert the 3-point play. 7 points for Woodward. And we hit the 2-minute mark. It's a 2-possession game. 44-29 here as we creep towards halftime. Coach Horn trying to fire up the BG bench. They're clapping their hands, hoping to inspire the defense. Meanwhile, Bonilla nearly lost it. Yusuf out of the corner, throws it off the leg of Corvo.
Ooh, smart play. He was way deep in that corner.
It'll be side out of bounds for the Astros.
That was
100 seconds to go in this second quarter.
I love when you do that. The second 100. I love it, math. But too much dribbling occasionally for them, right? Someone gets the ball at the top, decides they're going to go one-on-one, dribble. Everybody stands around and watches. You want that illegal screen. I didn't see much movement, but a lot of standing around right now and watching when someone gets the ball and dribbles up top. Movement, passing, cutting, right? Going to get better shots that way.
Sullivan. Around the horn it goes. Sullivan the pull-up and leaner.
Again with the left hand.
And he can do it with both. And he's done it with both in this first half.
Now that was
How about 17 for Brady Sullivan?
17 for him, and what do we got, 20 or 21 for
20
Yusuf?
for Wilson Yusuf, so a combined 37 between the two seniors, and now a steal by Spellman. Will take it away at midcourt. Sullivan never quite had it, but draws a foul.
Free throw time.
Yep. 5th team foul against the Cardinals. And it comes with just inside of 47 seconds to play before halftime.
Man, and you know what? BG has kept it close. They stopped, turned the ball over, and then recently turned a couple times. What do? Boom, score, turnover, free throws, you foul. But you see the last possession, though, with Pinkerton. When they move the ball around, like you said, around the horn, move the ball around, what do? They got a better shot. A better shot than just dribble. Everybody's watching. Nobody wants to stand around and watch.
Yeah, that was a patient possession.
It was a good possession.
Yep.
You're going to get those open threes and, one-on-one looks, open threes, but you don't want to just have everybody stand around and watch.
Meanwhile, a back iron miss. Eli Yusuf the rebound for the Cardinals. Corvo, high arcing 3, no good from the wing. And it's Spellman in a crowd for Pinkerton. Final 30 seconds, first half. Astros a chance to match their largest lead. Sullivan draws a double team and traveled.
Indeed he did. I watched those feet slide. Right idea. Just got to make sure that you earlier jump stop. Jump stop, 2 feet, pump fake, go up.
So the last shot of the first half may belong to Bishop Guertin.
Should belong.
Inside of 15 seconds. Pinkerton in a man-to-man. Cardinals trying to make this a 2-possession game.
Gotta go.
Down to 5 seconds. Fabrizio. Woodward, 3-pointer out of the corner. Too strong, tipped. Woodward is there and cannot get the shot off.
Oh, I thought they were going to call a foul. They did not. Woodward again with another rebound and an almost put back for 2.
So a big first half for the home team. Pinkerton with a 47-39 lead at the break. Coming up, stats, highlights, analysis, full recap, out-of-town scoreboard. A lot to get to. A good one on a Monday night here in Derry.
Right?
47-39. Back to Derry in just a moment. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week. It's presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today. Get ready to elevate your game. At New England Football Academy, they don't just train athletes, they build champions. They're closing the recruiting gap in New Hampshire and across New England with elite-level coaching that sharpens skills, strengthens mindset, and unleashes next-level performance. Based in Manchester, New England Football Academy offers one-on-one sessions, small groups, and full-team training, giving every athlete the tools to lead, compete, and dominate at every level. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit their Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Your journey to becoming elite starts now.
We've got an 8-point game at halftime, a high-scoring first half between Bishop Guertin and Pinkerton in our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week. We're presented by Beals Insurance. Astros led by as many as 10 early in that second quarter. Big totals, both collectively and individually. We'll start with Pinkerton. How about a game-high 20 points for the 6'3" senior Wilson Yusuf? Shot the ball well, knocked down 3 from downtown, and was active on the defensive end with several steals as well. Had plenty of help, including from Brady Sullivan, his classmate. 17 for the left-handed senior. And off the bench, Ryder Hawks canned a couple of corner three-pointers, and Brady Spellman got himself a steal and a layup. So production up and down the roster for head coach Mike Dunham. Pinkerton trailed very early in the game, first minute or so, but played with the lead throughout much of that first half. Cardinals trying to catch up. 2 players in double figures. Eli Yusuf, the senior, has 12 points. His classmate Connor McGowan has 11. Sam Woodward chipped in 7 points and also has a team high 4 rebounds. The turnover bug bit BG a little bit, especially in that first quarter, Justin, as both teams went hard defensively.
They did. 11-5. You can't turn the ball over 11 times in the first half. And Pinkerton just did a much better job taking care of the basketball. BG did have more balanced scoring, which, kept them close despite the 11 turnovers, and out-rebounded Pinkerton significantly. Pinkerton didn't miss that many shots in that first half. Brady Sullivan's hitting left-handed shots. It looked like he, shoots those all the time in his backyard, which he probably does, but you don't see that very often. So BG winning the battle on the boards. Pinkerton right now winning the battle on the points. 2 guys right now doing a lot of damage.
Any adjustments that you foresee for the second half?
Well, I'm going to, if I'm BG, try and make Yusuf and Sullivan, make it a little more difficult for them to get shots, maybe deny the ball, make them work a little harder. Maybe Yusuf, he brings the ball up the court. Maybe you pick him up full court and you make him work. Make him bring the ball up the floor and just keep switching guys off so that they're a little more fatigued and it's a little more difficult for them to get those easy looks, easy shots, and make other guys beat you, because right now those 2 guys are beating BG. And BG, on the other hand, just needs to make sure that, you don't turn the ball over that many times, because if you don't, I think the game could be completely opposite of what it is now. 11 turnovers versus 5, that's, 10 points. Of 11 turnovers, that's easy 10 points where you've lost, and then it's 47-49 BG.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if the Cardinals can clean it up a bit on the offensive end and defensively slow down that Astro attack, which was in high gear in that first half. A lot of green lights, a lot of three-point attempts, and as you mentioned, a lot of points off of Cardinal turnovers in transition as well. BG at 3-3 on the year. I've already faced many of the division's heavyweights, so to speak. A loss on the road when we saw them back in December at Portsmouth. Tough game at home against undefeated and defending champion Bedford. And a loss against a very dangerous Trinity team. We saw them back on Friday night.
No, they forced a lot of turnovers the other night. Ooh. Against a pretty good Nashua team. Nashua South. Yeah, pretty good team that will be there, I think, in the end as well.
A perennial playoff team under Coach Mazzarol. So a tough schedule for the Cardinals, but a win here on the road would put them above 500. 47-39 as play begins here in the third quarter. The Astros with the basketball. BG is in a man-to-man. Sullivan twirls down the lane. Wild shot may have been blocked. Woodward the rebound. Up the floor to McGowan. McGowan to the hole. Blocked by Solomon. Offensive rebound and a foul as Steinbroek was hit. They're going to get Sullivan with the foul. Or no, not Sullivan. Excuse me, Solomon.
Solomon with the foul.
Yep.
Corvo in the game to start.
Meanwhile, Solomon on defense, 3 blocks now for the Astros.
Yeah, he's been good. He's long. Right, they're missing their other big at this point. They're missing Ajuz, who's about 6'4", 6'5" as well.
That's a good point. That's Adam Ajuz, the 6'5".
6'5".
Listed at 6'5".
Yeah, I know he had some size. He might be ill. He's over there in his jacket, kind of on the bench.
Yeah, he's in street clothes, not going to play tonight. Meanwhile, 2 for 2 for Josh Korovo. Came off the bench in that first half, scored 5 points, gets 2 more at the line in this third quarter, and all of a sudden we've got a 2-possession game again.
Yeah, absolutely. It looked like they went with Korovo as opposed to Steinbrook.
There's a foul away from the basketball.
On Korovo. Little push on a cutting Yusuf. The two-handed shiver.
It's got Coach Horn upset.
It was a good call. You got to let him cut. You can't, step in and kind of shove him out of the way. He's got to be able to cut freely. The player doesn't. You can't just say, well, I'm not going to let you do that.
There's ways you can be subtle about it.
Yes.
Not in that case. Meanwhile, Woodward gets a piece of the basketball. The steal for Fabrizio.
Rare turnover by Pinkerton.
Three-pointer McGowan is short. Rebound for Sullivan. Astros look to push. Bonilla into the front court. Finds the trailer Sullivan. One dribble. Back to Bonilla. Extra pass. Frees up Wilson Yusuf, and he is on fire. His fourth from downtown, a game-high 23 for the senior.
And no hesitation. Ah, man, they are shooting a lot better here at home than they did on the road the other day.
50-41. McGowan flashes open, double teamed. Korovo blocked by
Good
Sullivan.
block.
Solomon is knocked to the floor, and a foul in the backcourt is called against Korovo.
A tough play, knocked Solomon down. Right, Solomon. He's played well. He has played very well. Coming off the, injury, I think he played quite a bit the other night as well. Ajuz started, so both those guys played quite a bit. But it's good to see he's getting a lot of minutes. He's playing well.
And now Pinkerton a chance to take their largest lead of the game. They led by as many as 10 in the second quarter. The step back is going to put them up 11. Brady Sullivan stays hot, 19 now for the senior.
Like they feel whoever is guarding them, they can just go one-on-one, and they're pretty successful so far.
Fabrizio on a step back, hot potato under the rim, eventually secured by Ryan Bonilla.
Yeah, he's bouncing all over the place.
Astros with the ball, up 11. Wilson Yusuf, couple of drop steps, hooks up with Sullivan. Three-pointer is blocked by Eli Yusuf. Offensive rebound, Sullivan up and over.
Man,
the shoulder for 2.
He is taking over where he left off in the first half.
21 now for Sullivan. The lead is 13. Eli Yusuf, teardrop, cuts it back down to 11.
Good move. He's got to stay aggressive this half. He had 10 in the first half, 10 and 5. Got to stay aggressive.
First field goal of the third quarter for Eli Yusuf. At 12 in the first half. Fadeaway, up and in.
No, that was the one-legged Larry Bird fadeaway.
Off balance, didn't matter. 5 in the quarter, 25 in the game.
That might have been shades of Bob Cousy even.
Going way back. Nice pass there. Count it, and the foul. Eli Yusuf knocked down in the act. Able to score it with the left hand anyway.
Great pass, too. Great pass.
Across the lane, leads to the layup. And who we got here? Is it on Sullivan? No, I mean Solomon. That's his third.
Yeah.
Yep. Solomon is going to come out of the game. Coach Dunham pulls Solomon and Bonilla. We get another look at Brady Spellman, who played well off the bench in that first half, and also the sharp shooting Ryder Hawks is back on the floor for Pinkerton.
You got to watch him in the corner.
Free throw is no good. Three-pointer, Hawks, no. Ball out of bounds, back to BG.
The Hawks just walked in, cold, firing. I like that. I don't know. I always felt like I had to warm up a little bit. Get just a little bit of heat flowing, a little blood flow in the arms, legs.
That was an unofficial rule for teams I played on. Couldn't shoot on your first possession of the game.
I mean, I think I had coaches probably say the same thing. If you come off the bench, or you come in cold, you get warmed up first. If you're just going to come out firing, you're going to come sit here next to me.
Meanwhile, BG trying to get this back to a single-digit affair. Three-pointer, in and out for Fabrizio. Guess who is on the glass again? Sam Woodward. A game-high 6 rebounds. Eli Yusuf to the rim, no. Offensive rebound, Steinbrook up for 2 more.
Good rebound. good effort. Still out rebounding Pinkerton.
Yeah, hitting the glass hard. Well, loose ball. Yusuf wanted a foul. Instead, lost it. Spellman gets it right back. Hooks up with Yusuf, who buries another three-pointer.
Man, 5? Got 5?
6.
6.
No, 5. You're right. 1, 2, 3 in the first half. 2 more from downtown in this third quarter. Woodward for 3 of his own.
And Woodward isn't known as a three-point shooter. It's just kind of by itself, but oh no, that would have been volleyball line.
59-50.
Oh, there it is.
And
That's
Spellman is called for a travel.
Brady Sullivan with a travel. Shuffle the feet.
7th giveaway by Pinkerton. And again, Bishop Guertin trying to chip away here. Trail by 13, down to a 9-point game with possession just past the midway point third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing what they have to do to stay close, right? Down 9. You're going to cut this down to about, at the end of the quarter, if you're down by about 4 or 5, you feel pretty good going into the fourth quarter. I know I say that all the time, but that's kind of what you have to think about as a coach. You want to cut it down to a certain number so your team is confident they can come back.
Eli Yusuf's jump hook won't go. Spellman the rebound. Pinkerton wants to run. Fenor leans into a layup.
Nice pass. Good layup.
Good transition basketball tonight for Pinkerton. Astros have rebuilt an 11-point edge, 61-50. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Woodward escapes, gets a layup.
The left hand, no help again on that far underneath the basket. You got to help each other out. Got to communicate.
A dozen for the senior Sam Woodward.
Got to talk to your teammates and let them know if you're getting beat, you got to call for help. Don't be afraid to.
Sullivan against Woodward, up and under Kevin McHale style.
That was a definite Kevin McHale shot.
23 for Brady Sullivan, doing it inside and out for Pinkerton.
Absolutely. I was trying to find a comp for Woodward, and all I could come up with was Kurt Rambis, but I'm trying to think of a Celtic.
Wow, off balance. This one goes off the rim. Steinbroek, third try, count it, and the foul.
Nice rebound. Good tip, though. Good controlled tip as well by McGowan, keeping the ball alive. I mean, a guard has 5 rebounds. He's not scoring the basketball like he normally does tonight, but his teammates are picking it up.
Yeah, Steinbroek is quietly putting together a pretty good game. 8 points, 3 rebounds unofficially. We have a timeout on the floor, a free throw on the way. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Beals Insurance. Locations in Bedford, Londonderry, and Epping. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Visit BealsInsurance.com. Also by MG Sports Fundraising. That's fundraising made easy. MG Sports Fundraising is the official fundraising partner of Friday Night Lights New Hampshire. Visit MGSportsFundraising.com. Start raising money for your team today. Also by Jewett Construction. Come join us to build something great. Proud sponsors of their trade scholarship program. Apply now at JewettConstruction.com. And finally by the New England Football Academy. Take your game to the next level. Winter sessions coming up soon. Registration is open. Find out more on Instagram at NEF Academy 603.
It's a good program. If you're playing football, right, you want to get as much work as you can in the offseason if you want to play at the next level. It's hard to play at the next level now with all this portal business.
Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. It's been a fun one to watch here in Derry. Pinkerton has played with the lead most of the night, trying to improve to 7-1 on the season. Bishop Guertin at 3-3, trying to get above 500. Three-pointer off target. Woodward another rebound. Cardinals, who have trailed throughout the game, chance to make this again a 2-possession game. Inside of 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Woodward, Eli Yusuf down the lane, banker.
Easy layup for Yusuf.
6 in the quarter, 18 in the game, a team high for Eli. And it's 63-57 Pinkerton. Astros want a response. Sullivan's been hot in this third quarter. Backs down Woodward. Goes to the left hand again.
Man, he is
25 for Brady.
He is dialed in every play.
Here's a nice move by Steinbroek. Layup, though, too strong off the glass. Rebound for Sullivan is his 5th. And a foul in the backcourt is called against the Cardinals.
Yeah, a little frustration foul. Good rebound, though. Nice move to the basket, just didn't go in. Good move.
3 team fouls each way for the final minute 15. Home team trying to make this a double-digit lead again. Cardinal bench chanting defense. That one too long for Wilson Yusuf. A little heat check 3 there.
I think the door was open. Blew a little wind there. A little wind blew it off. A little bit.
Inside of a minute, Cardinals take over.
Definite heat check. He was deep.
25 tonight for Wilson Yusuf, 25 for Brady Sullivan. Both are Pinkerton seniors. Meanwhile, a high set here, orchestrated from the sideline by Coach Horn. It's a backdoor. The shooting guard is open. Fabrizio's 15-footer, no good. Offensive rebound, Eli, no. Now Sullivan out of a crowd for Pinkerton. Powers out to midcourt. And then intercepted in the lane by Woodward. Great interception up the floor to Eli Yusuf. He's going to lay that one in for 2. 6-point game again.
That was an almost dunk.
Yep.
Touched the rim, almost.
The other end, a foul against McGowan.
Yeah, now we're going to see the other Yusuf go to the free throw line. Been a while. They have only shot 4 free throws tonight, I think. Unless I missed one, which, could happen. 3 for 4 so far, right? This will be 5 and 6.
Yusuf, that's his first miss. He's now 1 for 2. And you're right, collectively, Pinkerton 3 for 5. Steinbruick gets a well-deserved rest for Bishop Guertin. As Corriveau comes back on, it's been a very short rotation tonight for Coach Horn. Yusuf, who's 1 for 2. He's the game's leading scorer now with 26.
Yeah, both teams only going with 6, maybe 6.5. I'm looking at Pinkerton's bench right now, and I think, they've gone with 7.
Yeah.
So we've seen Bonilla.
Spellman, Hawks.
Yeah, that's about it. 7 players deep.
Fabrizio knocked away. 5 seconds left.
With a sneaky little hand in the reach from behind.
Spellman got a piece of it. And you heard the fake countdown as well.
That throws people off.
By the student section.
They got somebody the other night at Trinity. It got them.
It's an accurate countdown. 3 for McGowan is short. Ball goes out of bounds, and we go to the fourth quarter. 66-59. Pinkerton, do they hang on for their 7th win of the season? Or does BG have enough for a comeback? We find out on the other side. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Fields Insurance.
Broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com.
Start of the fourth quarter here in Derry. Bishop Guertin with the basketball. We've got a good one brewing with Pinkerton out in front, 66-59. Nicholas Anastas, full name Nicholas, along with Justin Gorham.
Justinian
Gorham. 66-59 here. First possession of this fourth quarter. It's a dump down. Woodward with the finish.
Look at that pump fake. I love it. What a fake.
14 for Woodward, one of 3 in double figures for BG. And after trailing by as many as 13, the Cardinals are back within 5.
And they're right where they need to be here in the half with another turnover by Pinkerton.
And Woodward another steal. His pass deflected. Corriveau recovers. Lofts it far side. McGowan a ball fake. Now an open 3. A back iron miss. And eventually a rebound for Sullivan, his team high 7th.
Good look, though. Oh, got away with a double dribble. He knew it.
Three-pointer, Sullivan on the side rebound.
Who it is? It's Woodward again. Kurt Rambis.
About 9 rebounds for Woodward. Been more like Rodman than Woodward tonight.
Right? Yeah, although he can shoot, though. Woodward's a better shooter than Rodman is, I think. Even now, like you put him right, he's a better shooter than Rodman. Although, when Rodman played Detroit, you know what's funny? He shot. He shot threes.
He scored a little bit.
Yeah. And he stopped shooting altogether.
There's a three-pointer up and in. That one pretty for Josh Corriveau. He's in double figures, the fourth Cardinal now to do so with 10 points. And we get a quick substitution somehow in there as well. I don't know.
I think it was a net thing. No sub. I think it was a net thing.
Okay.
A net issue. He just hit.
And Coach Horn capitalizes, gets Woodward to the sideline, grabs a quick drink of water. Three-pointer, Spellman left it short. Well, if they had to fit the net, it's a dead ball. You can sub.
Yes, okay, they did. They must have done something tricky. I looked up and I saw a guy jumping in the net. You saw a sub, so I'm like, what the heck?
Meanwhile, Bishop Guertin, Justin, is back within 2.
Where you want to be.
For the first time since the first quarter, it's 66-64.
It is exactly where you want to be if you're not ahead, right? You want to be either tied or down 2. I mean, okay, we could say down 1. But you want to be right there. 2 points. You're playing well.
And after trailing by as many as 13 in the third quarter, the comeback is on. We're tied. Yusuf on the putback uses the window to tie the game at 66.
He's got 20 and 7. We haven't seen Fenor attack much offensively tonight. We've seen it's the Sullivan Yusuf show. You got to share the ball, though. Got to look out. They're really trying to double now. Help out.
Fenor open in the corner. Three-pointer is short. Bonilla offensive rebound. McGowan breaks up the pass, and now Fabrizio is fouled in the backcourt by Wilson Yusuf.
Not a bad foul.
It's been a better effort defensively, I think, from Bishop Guertin in this second half. Forced only 5 turnovers in that first half, but Pinkerton's total is now double that at 10 by my count. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, and there's still, 5:30 left. They're doing a good job making, Sullivan, make Yusuf work a little bit harder to score. Maybe double. Make him pass the ball to somebody else. Make Fenor, make somebody else on Pinkerton beat them. What we talked about at halftime.
Little two-man game is going to give Bishop Guertin the lead. Nice bounce pass.
Oh, I love that.
From Fabrizio. Another 2 for Eli Yusuf. 22, a team high for the senior. And for the first time since early in the game, it's a 68-66 BG lead.
And we thought maybe Pinkerton would run away with this.
Bump. And another bucket for Wilson Yusuf leads to a quick timeout from Pinkerton. Now 28 for Wilson Yusuf of Pinkerton.
Coach Dunham wants to talk to his team about maybe changing it, a little better defensive effort, maybe a little more help on those pick and rolls. That was a beautiful pick and roll bounce pass, but help each other out, communicate, right? If you're getting screens, make sure you're either fighting through, helping each other out, switching. Backside defender has to step up. You can't just let guys get easy shots at the basket.
66-59 our score after 3. Pinkerton out in front. Game now tied at 68. So that's a quick 9-2 run through the first 3 minutes of this fourth quarter in favor of Bishop Guertin.
Yeah, that's a big deal because because I'm a weirdo, I said, the second quarter basically was 20-19 Pinkerton. Third quarter, 20-19 BG. So they're playing that close, 1 point away in those quarters. The 7-point first quarter was kind of where Pinkerton got ahead. And now, they're playing even, right? 68-68 to finish. So it's been a pretty even game with the exception of that early first quarter 7-point lead.
27-20 after 1.
Yeah, so you're kind of, pretty even for the most part.
But momentum with the Cardinals, trailed by as many as 13 in that third quarter. Clawed their way back, 5 minutes to play. Trying to grab their 4th win of the season. It would be their 2nd straight victory as well.
Yeah, that'd be a big win for them. You beat Pinkerton at home, and Pinkerton is 6-1. That's a big win for BG if they can pull that off.
Woodward His pass deflected and stolen.
Right idea. Right idea. Good cutter. That's a fake high, throw low bounce pass, vice versa. Don't telegraph your pass. Good
Wilson
move.
Yusuf, that blazing first step leads to another layup and a game-high 30 points.
See, right now, what do we have? We have Bonilla pretty much face guarding McGowan, just not going to let him score. He's not even trying to help out. He's just staying in front saying, you know what, you're not going to beat us from three.
Fabrizio, elbow pull-up, shot no good. Eli Yusuf, offensive rebound, but can't bank it home.
Tough shot.
Sullivan the rebound, and Pinkerton with the basketball. Wilson Yusuf runs into trouble, but a foul under the rim is going to come against the Cardinals.
Yeah, that looked to me to be on the pass, so they'll take the ball out. I don't think he was shooting.
No.
He really couldn't do much with it.
Steinbroek back in for Bishop Guertin. Corriveau joins Coach Horn on the sideline.
They're like the same guy. They've played well together. Both those guys come in, they rebound, they play good defense.
About the same size?
Yeah, they're the same. You just kind of bring one guy in for the other, and they're both pretty good.
They've combined for 18 points.
Yeah, that's great.
Sullivan is making a living down low in this second half. Goes to the jump hook.
Yeah, that's a left hand again. That's a tough shot.
27 for the senior. And a foul up top against Solomon.
You think that might be 4, but I'm not sure.
Got a full timeout from Bishop Guertin.
Yeah,
Coach
down
Horn
4.
wants to talk it over. The last 4 points have gone to Pinkerton. That has put the Cardinals in a 4-point hole, 72-68.
Yeah, down 4 all of a sudden real quick. You don't want to get too far behind again because they were playing so close, and then they, tied it up. Right? They had a lead for a minute? Didn't they have a 2-point lead? Or
They
just
did.
a 2-point lead for a minute, and now all of a sudden Pinkerton's up.
Yeah, you're right. The last
by
6
4.
points
Yeah.
have gone to the Cardinals.
So it's been one of those games where you go, oh,
Gone to
okay,
the Astros.
we're there, but
Right.
all of a sudden you're down 4 again. Let's chat.
Yep.
Play good defense, help each other out again, rebound.
And with 3:43 to go, the clock's starting to become a factor.
Yeah, because you know what? Again, here they can slow the game down. Pinkerton is ahead, so you can slow the game down. I don't think they will. That's not how they play. I'm surprised, Nick, that we don't see more of. You get ahead by 4 in the fourth quarter. Maybe you got 4 or 5 minutes to go. Why are we not just passing the ball around till we can get a layup, run a little offense, keep moving the ball around, and say, you know what? You're going to have to find a way to come out and get a steal and try to beat us. Otherwise, we're going to run our offense because we don't have a shot clock. We can take advantage of that. I'm finding a way to take advantage of that best I can. If you have a team that handles the ball really well, right, you can do that. If you don't have a team that handles the ball really well, then you can't. But if it works and you can do it, do it.
McGowan into the lane, goes right to work coming out of the timeout. It's his first point, first basket since halftime. He's got 13 in the game.
In a while.
Meanwhile, Wilson Yusuf fouled by McGowan. Let's see how they rule this.
That's shooting. He's shooting that one.
Yep.
And see, that's where you can see him getting beat. And McGowan did a good job trying to stay in front, but you got to get help on that one. Some kind of help on the baseline.
This one is short.
From the baseline, I should say. Come up, take a charge, make him make a pass. You have to double. Make him pass the ball to his teammates. He's been on fire.
He's got 31. Game high honors his teammate and classmate Brady Sullivan right behind him with 27. Still, Pinkerton's lead is only 3, a 1-possession difference as we head towards the 3-minute mark in this fourth quarter. Pick and roll. Fabrizio. Leaner is good.
Yeah, that's good to see him.
And that's good timing for the junior, his first basket of the night.
Yeah, and he usually waits. I don't know why, but he'll wait till the end and just kind of do his thing at the end of the game. Take shots, be more aggressive. Like to see him do that throughout. He's a good shooter.
Here's what you call for, right, if you're Pinkerton. Pull it out, run a high set, and work some of that clock.
Yeah, run some offense down. Run the clock down a little bit. Don't force anything. You don't need to force threes. You just kind of keep dribbling the ball around, make them play, make them work hard. No shot clock. Don't need that one necessarily.
Fenor from way downtown can't get it, and there's the stop BG wanted.
That's not the shot you wanted.
Cardinals, with 2:20 to play, have a chance to retake the lead. McGowan gets the step on Bonilla, but can't convert the layup. Bonilla the rebound, and the Astros get the stop. Fenor lost it from behind. McGowan the steal and the layup.
Holy cow, Batman.
And now
Look at that.
the officials stop the game for a moment,
Why
and now
did
we
you do
resume.
that?
Not sure.
That was interesting.
Fenor's got it, and the Astros now trail inside of 2 minutes. The sophomore dumps it down. Woodward takes away the bounce pass. A steal there for the Cardinals.
7th turnover this half for Pinkerton. BG has changed. Defensively, they've gotten better. They're playing harder, getting steals, forcing turnovers.
Down to 95 seconds.
Now they can do the same thing if they choose. They don't need to take a shot.
Fabrizio finally gives it up. Eli Yusuf up top. Wilson Yusuf, the defender. Eli lost the basketball. Out of bounds, but last touch by the defender is Wilson Yusuf. Poked it away.
Now, if you can score on the out of bounds here on a good screen, great. Set some good screens and get open. If you can't, we talked about it. You don't have to shoot. You don't need to shoot a 3, right? We didn't need a 3 on either side.
Meanwhile, Eli Yusuf reclaims it in the backcourt. Coach Dunham wanted a violation.
Well, I think he touched it in the front court, and then he went to get it in the back court. That is a violation, unless
Eli's fade won't go. Steinbruick offensive rebound and a timeout from the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Minute 7 to go. Coach Horn securing possession. Steinbruick has been Johnny on the spot tonight on the glass. And a big offensive rebound keeps the advantage in the Cardinals' corner.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating to watch sometimes, too, because you're taking not great shots. So, no shot clock, 1:07 to go. Decent free throw shooting team. If we look at free throws, they've shot 9 free throws tonight, right? Only missed 2, according to what I have.
Yep.
Right? So you're 7 for 9. Right? Why don't we hold the ball? Make them foul you. Keep moving the ball around, pass, cut, pass and screen. You must have some kind of emotion at the end of the game you could run, almost like a delay game, and say, we're just going to run this. And you know what? We're not going to take bad shots. The only shot we're going to take is a wide open layup or a 2-footer. We're not going to take any threes. We're not going to take anything wild. If you do, we're going to call timeout. I'm going to make you come sit down next to me because I'm going to go nuts.
This one has been fun to call. High-scoring affair in the first half. Pinkerton led 47-39 at halftime. Their lead grew to 13 early in that third quarter, but since then it's been Bishop Guertin on the comeback trail, led by Eli Yusuf and Connor McGowan, Sam Woodward as well. Meanwhile, McGowan, tough shot there off the spin. The rebound goes to Sullivan. He's working on a double-double tonight.
He is.
More importantly, Pinkerton with a chance to take the lead as the foul is called against Woodward.
Yes, it was, but you know what? Yusuf with a nice shove on that play. Got away with one. Got away with a forearm out. One-hand forearm shiver.
Third team foul against Bishop Guertin, so one left to give as Coach Dunham
Another timeout.
is now going to call for time. 55.5 to go.
Crowd's not happy, Nick.
In this fourth quarter. Coming up after the game, stats, highlights, analysis, full recap, scoreboard, and we'll hope to speak with the winning coach as well. A live exclusive interview coming up after the game.
The question is, do we have a scoreboard on Monday? Anybody else playing today?
That's a good question. Most of the action,
Curious.
to your point, is tomorrow night, the usual Tuesday-Friday schedule, but there's a few Monday games that have already occurred, a few more in the cards as well. So
I wonder why. My curiosity is piqued.
Not sure.
Oh no,
we like the Monday way. Nice way to start the week.
Yeah, it kind of mixes it up, makes the week go quicker. I think. If we had a Tuesday game too, the week would go really quick. I'd be ready.
Alvern and Salem is the only other Division I contest
there's a barn
slated
burner.
tonight.
Look out.
And both those teams right around the 500 mark.
Yeah, that's an important game for both those teams, right? Important game. If you're both around 500, you need a win.
Yeah. All right. Out of the timeout, Ryder Hawks will be the Astros inbounder on the baseline. On the floor with Solomon, Wilson, Yusuf, Sullivan, and Fenor. Bishop Guertin with Woodward, Eli, Yusuf, McGowan, Fabrizio, and Steinbruick. Starting 5 in green for the Cardinals. Driving kick, high arcing 3 for Hawks is short. Steinbruick the rebound and an immediate foul comes against the Astros with 42 seconds left.
And Yusuf, they missed it. Yusuf was wide open on the cut for a bounce pass. They threw that chest pass and got away. That's got to be a bounce pass. You know what you get? You get a layup, and you get the lead.
Instead, it's Bishop Guertin possession.
Now,
the Cardinals out in front by 1. 3 team fouls each way, so still 1 to give for both teams.
Now you don't need to shoot. Hopefully, oh boy.
Intercepted. Wilson Yusuf to the rim. Layup is going to put Pinkerton in front.
Yes, it is.
Fittingly, it's Yusuf. He's got a game high 33. Down to 25 seconds. 75-74. Fabrizio into the front court. It's guarded by Wilson Yusuf. The Pinkerton crowd chanting defense. We're down to 15 seconds.
Got a mismatch in the paint. Had one.
Fabrizio, fadeaway on the baseline. Knocks it down with 10 seconds. And now a timeout is called by Coach Dunham.
Wow, second basket. Look at that. How big that is.
Fabrizio, he wanted the basketball in his hands. He creates his own shot off the dribble and knocks it down from about 12 feet out on that baseline to give Bishop Guertin the lead, 76-75, with just over 8 seconds remaining.
He's a guy that saves it. He saves it for the fourth quarter. He has plenty of juice left.
Yep.
He has a good-looking shot, one of the better-looking shots we've seen all year. Now, if you're BG, now here's your philosophy. This is philosophical if you're a coach, right? If you're BG, now if you let them get the ball in bounds and you foul, you get 1. You got 1 foul. 1 foul to give. Right? Let them get the ball, bring the ball in, dribble around a couple of times, boom, foul. Now you give them about 4 or 5 seconds left, and that's a tougher shot at the end. You're going to have to work really hard to get that last second shot. 1 foul to give, but you can't do it on the shot.
We've had this debate before.
Right? And I'm always right now, like I don't know where I would be. I've done both. So it's one of those things where I've done both and I've lost with one and won with the other. And You just don't know because you don't know what kids are going to do. You can tell them what you want them to do, and it doesn't matter.
Well, let's see how the Cardinals play it. They're going to match up full court and a man-to-man. In it comes to Wilson Yusuf.
Here's where
down
you
to
foul.
7, down to 6. Wilson down to 5. Hands off to Hawks.
Oh,
Stolen
no,
away
there
by
it is.
McGowan. McGowan to the rim is going to lay it
over.
up and
It's
put
over.
the exclamation point on a come-from-behind victory.
It is over, folks.
78-75 is the final.
On the turnover.
BG down by as many as 13 in the second half. They do it on the road to improve to 4-3 on the season. The Astros slipped for the second time in their last 3 games and are now 6-2 overall.
They let that one slip away, not to slip through their fingers, if you will, with just a few too many turnovers in the second half. What a flip, right? 8 turnovers second half for them and only, hold on, let's put the goggles back on.
4.
Only 4 for BG. What a change at half, right? 8-4, doubled them up.
A tale of 2 halves.
Made a difference.
And Bishop Guertin, at the end of the day, is going to get their 4th win of the season. We're going to speak with Coach Horn coming up in just a few moments. We'll take a break, right back with the coach. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to Start raising money for your team today. Get ready to elevate your game. At New England Football Academy, they don't just train athletes, they build champions. They're closing the recruiting gap in New Hampshire and across New England with elite-level coaching that sharpens skills, strengthens mindset, and unleashes next-level performance. Based in Manchester, New England Football Academy offers one-on-one sessions, small groups, and full-team training, giving every athlete the tools to lead, compete, and dominate at every level. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit their Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Your journey to becoming elite starts now.
Well, 78-75 is the final. Nick and Astis, Justin Gorham, Bishop Guertin with a come-from-behind victory, trailing by as many as 13 in that second half. We're joined by head coach Will Horn. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach, let's slide that mic right in front of your mouth. There we go.
Perfect.
We got you good. No quit. Obviously, that's been part of your team's DNA here. They get it done. How proud are you guys, first of all, with this one?
Super proud. I mean, we talked about it at halftime, 16 minutes. We said whether it was 45 seconds for us to take the lead back or the entire 16 minutes, we were going to play through, we were going to do it together. So really, really proud of the kids and sticking to the game plan in the second half and coming out and executing.
Yeah. Big difference between the 11 turnovers in the first half versus the 4 in the second. What was the message at halftime?
No unforced turnovers is exactly what we talked about, when preparing for this team. They're way too good of an offensive team to give them extra possessions, right? And, I didn't think there was a lot of things that they did rather than us just kind of giving them the ball, right? So I think, we cleaned those up and, it really paid off for us in the second half.
Eli Yusuf, 24 points, balanced effort, 12 in each half, shot the ball efficiently, chipped in with about 8 rebounds as well. How important is he moving forward for your club?
He is a major piece. He's a major piece, and he's a 3-year varsity guy, and every year he's continued to just add on to his average, add on to his game, and especially during the season. He just continues to get better. He really pushes himself. He's a guy that holds himself to a high standard, and it shows, and I'm really proud of his play today. He really played tough, especially down the stretch there with some great rebounds and defense.
Oh, absolutely. You guys, you had more balanced scoring, better balanced scoring, and you out-rebounded them 33-16, according to what I have. It could be different from what you have, but you out-rebounded them significantly. Also at the end, you had about 45 seconds left. Nick and I were talking. Now, from a coaching perspective, do you say with no shot clock, do you tell them, hey, if you got good ball handlers, if we're ahead, let's just pass the ball around and wait, make them foul us, put us at the line, or get a layup. Did you talk about that at all, or do you do that or no?
We don't want to lose our aggressiveness as a team. We definitely work on those. We work situational basketball, so we just try to find and put ourselves in the best position. Especially the layup Connor missed when we were up 1 there. We'll take that all day. It's a Connor McGowan basket. He's the leading scorer in the state, so anytime we can get him going to the hoop, we'll take it. So we're going to continue to be aggressive, but I liked how patient we were. We didn't take any bad shots or unnecessary ones. I mean, the ones that we missed, it's Connor and Eli. Those are our leading scorers. Those are our 2 best players on our team, our senior captains. We're going to live and die by how well those guys play, and today we played, we live because they played great down the stretch.
Right.
I'm really proud of them.
And what about my favorite philosophical question? At the very end, 3 fouls to 3 fouls. They bring the ball down the floor. Now you have the option to foul or to play. What did you tell them at all? Do you think about fouling, or do you say, no, we're just going to play good defense, and you end up with a steal? But what did you talk about there?
We talked a little bit about playing good defense. If they heard me, I had a call for it, but it's high school basketball. We just want to play great defense. That's what we work on every single day. We don't work on 30 minutes a day of fouling or right situational fouling. We work every day on defense. So we just hung our hat on playing great defense, and it turned and paid off for us at the end. With Connor getting a great steal.
Oh, absolutely. That was a wonderful ending to a game that was played that way. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was a
Coach,
great high school game.
Final question. You've got Dover coming up, and based on tonight, it looks kind of like a 6-man rotation. Is that accurate? Are these kind of the main guys moving forward, or is that still coming together?
I mean, I don't think we've. There's a team in the state that's played a tougher schedule from us.
Right.
Off the rip, even coming here playing Pinkerton today at Pinkerton. So we're going to continue to try to get some guys in the rotation and work. It's a long season, so
Right.
We feel really confident in that top 6, that top 7 that we have that's working for us. So we'll continue to try to work guys in, and we're really happy with where we're at and where guys are going.
Good one, Coach, tonight.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, good one.
Congratulations
Appreciate you
for
guys.
sure.
Fun as always.
Absolutely.
Thanks for covering.
Thank you,
bet.
Coach. That's Will Horn, head coach of the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. They get their 4th win
That was
tonight.
fun.
Their second straight on the road as well. And he said it, coaches, they don't want to make excuses, but their early schedule has been as tough as it gets in terms of opponents. And to survive to this point with a 4-3 mark and now two in a row, pretty good if you're Bishop Guertin.
Yeah, because, as it goes with high school basketball, and he made good high school basketball comments, you have to do different things a lot of times with high school basketball than you have to do with college basketball, et cetera. But that's a good thing because now they're only going to get better. Everybody in high school usually gets better as the season goes along,
Right.
unless you have injuries or something weird happens. But most of the time you get better as you go along. So they've faced the fire early.
Right.
And now they can kind of work on some things. Say you get ahead, like you said, you get ahead by 15, 20 points, you can get some other guys in. And then they get work. And then everybody gets better.
Right.
Right? And Pinkerton, too. At 6-2 now, their schedule hasn't been easy either. So going forward, these two, we could see them play each other again in the playoffs, and that would be a heck of a game after a game like that, now that they know each other pretty well and the game was that close. Because at the beginning, I didn't think it was going to be that close, to be honest. Pinkerton was shooting the ball so well, and BG was turning the ball over, and you go, it's a tale of two halves.
Yep.
Exactly a tale of two halves.
Yep. 13-point, the high water mark. Astros led at one point in the third quarter, but Pinkerton eventually is on the wrong side of a 78-75 final score. It's too bad if you're Wilson Yusuf. How about 36 points tonight? I assume that's a career high. 20 in the first half, 16 more after the break. And Brady Sullivan, I had him for 27 and 9 rebounds.
I did too. 27. Those two guys were phenomenal.
Quite the effort there in a losing spot for Pinkerton. And Bishop Guertin led tonight by Eli Yusuf, 24 points, 8 rebounds. Connor McGowan scored 11 of his 17 in the first half. And Sam Woodward, 14 points, 8 rebounds for Bishop Guertin. The Cardinals will host Dover coming up on Friday. Pinkerton on the road at Manchester Central, also a Friday night affair. We will be back Friday night with another broadcast. We want to thank Coach Brian O'Reilly, the athletic director here at Pinkerton, and his staff at the Academy for rolling out the red carpet. Of course, our sponsors, Beals Insurance, MG Sports Fundraising, Jewett Construction, and the New England Football Academy. We appreciate the ongoing support for our dual videographers, Matt Beals and John Barron, and our director, the man behind the curtain, the wizard of replay, Ben Beals, back in the Beals Insurance Studios, executive producer Steve Beals, and my partner, Justin Gorham. My name is Nick Anastas, saying so long. 78-75 is the final. Pinkerton is a winner. This has been our presentation of our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.